Hey everyone, welcome back. Here is something that might surprise you. You do not have to get on the floor to train your abs. In fact, some of the most effective core exercises you can do are performed standing up, and today that is exactly what we are doing. This is a 10-minute standing abs workout, and every single move targets your core, your obliques, and your deep stabilizing muscles in a way that translates directly into visible definition and real functional strength. If you have been doing endless crunches on the floor and not seeing the results you want, this is the session that is going to change your approach. Standing ab exercises engage more muscles at the same time, challenge your balance and coordination, and create a kind of core activation that floor work simply cannot replicate. 10 minutes, on your feet, let's go. We are starting with standing oblique crunches. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, hands lightly behind your head, and crunch one elbow down toward the same side knee by contracting the side of your core. Come back to center and repeat on the other side. The key here is that the movement is coming from your oblique, the muscle running along the side of your torso, and not from your neck or your shoulder. Isolate that side contraction and squeeze your oblique at the bottom of every single crunch. These are the muscles that, when developed, create that tight, snatched waist appearance and the defined side profile that makes your abs look three-dimensional rather than flat. Go slow enough to feel every rep and alternate sides in a controlled rhythm. Standing bicycle crunches are next. Same starting position, but this time, you are driving one knee up as you bring the opposite elbow down to meet it, then switching sides in a cycling motion. This cross-body movement engages the obliques even more deeply than the same side crunch, because the rotation required to bring your elbow to the opposite knee forces the deeper rotational muscles of your core to fire alongside the obliques. Keep the pace controlled and feel the crunch and the rotation on every rep. Do not just go through the motion. Squeeze your core at the point of contact between your elbow and your knee, and make every single rep count. Standing side bends are next. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart and reach one arm down the side of your leg as far as you can, letting your torso bend laterally to that side, then come back up and repeat on the other side. You should feel a deep contraction along the side of your core on the bending side and a stretch along the opposite side. This is a simple movement, but it directly targets the obliques and the quadratus lumborum, a deep core muscle that sits along your lower back and contributes significantly to the overall tightness and definition of your midsection. Keep the movement strictly lateral. Do not let your torso rotate forward as you bend. Standing cross-body knee drives are next. Drive one knee up and across your body while bringing the opposite elbow down to meet it. Hold the crunch for a full second at the point of contact, then lower back down and repeat on the other side. The hold at the top is what makes this variation different from the bicycle crunch. That paused contraction under tension is one of the most effective ways to build core strength and definition, because you are asking the muscle to sustain its contraction rather than just passing through it. Squeeze hard at the top of every single rep and breathe out as you crunch in. Standing wood chops are next, and this one brings a rotational power element into the workout. Clasp your hands together and reach them up to one side above your shoulder, then swing them down and across your body to the opposite hip in a diagonal chopping motion, rotating your torso as you go. Reverse the motion back to the starting position and repeat. Then switch sides and do the same thing in the other direction. The rotational force of this movement engages your obliques, your deep core stabilizers, and even your hip muscles in a way that is completely different from anything we have done so far. It trains your core to produce and resist rotational force, which is exactly the kind of functional core strength that also produces visible definition when trained consistently. Standing Russian twists are next. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, clasp your hands in front of your chest or extend your arms straight out, and rotate your entire torso from side to side as far as your mobility allows. Keep your hips facing forward throughout the entire movement. The rotation should be happening through your thoracic spine and your core, not through your hips turning. This distinction is crucial because when your hips stay square, your obliques have to do all the rotational work, which is exactly where you want the load. Go slow, feel the contraction at the end of each rotation, and breathe steadily through the entire set. High knee twists are next to bring some cardio into the session while keeping the core as the primary target. Drive one knee up and rotate your opposite shoulder toward it, then switch sides in a quick rhythmic pattern. The twist toward the rising knee engages your obliques in a dynamic way, while the knee drive itself activates your lower abs and hip flexors. Your heart rate will climb with this one, And that elevated heart rate means you are burning more calories while simultaneously training your core, a combination that is extremely effective for revealing the AB definition that is being built by all the other exercises in this workout. Standing toe touches are next. Stand with your feet wider than hip width, reach one arm up, then hinge and reach that hand toward the opposite foot while your other arm swings back for balance. Come back up and repeat on the other side. This movement stretches and contracts your entire lateral chain, the side of your body from your hip to your shoulder, and it directly engages the obliques, the lower abs, and the stabilizing muscles of your core at the same time. Keep your legs as straight as your flexibility allows and reach as far toward that foot as you can on every rep. Standing knee to elbow crunches are next. Hands behind your head, drive one knee up while simultaneously crunching the same side elbow down to meet it. This is a same side crunch rather than the cross-body variation, and it targets the oblique at a slightly different angle, creating a more complete stimulus across the entire side of your core. Alternate sides with each rep. Keep your core braced throughout, and feel that crunch on every single rep. We are closing with standing plank pulls, an isometric core exercise performed on your feet. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Brace your core as hard as you possibly can as if someone is about to punch you in the stomach. Pull your belly button in toward your spine, and hold that contraction while you breathe slowly and steadily for the full duration of the exercise. This deep bracing activates the transverse abdominis, the deepest layer of your core muscles, and the one most responsible for pulling everything in tight and creating that flat, defined midsection. Most people never train this muscle directly, and it is one of the most important muscles you can develop for both the appearance and the function of your core. 10 minutes standing, core on fire, and not a single crunch on the floor. That is what this workout is about: training smarter, feeling every rep, and building abs that are strong, defined, and built to last. Come back every day and keep showing up. See you in the next one.